Alright, so welcome back to my channel, you guys. I do have my March favorites, and when I tell you guys I have a lot of products to talk about, I'm not even lying, because when I was picking all these products out, I was like, why did I buy so much makeup this month? Like, I really don't understand why. But I want to go ahead and share them with you guys, so if you want to stick around and see what they are, then go ahead and keep on watching. So the first one I do have is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I know I told you guys I wasn't going to buy this because it's so expensive. It is $23 for this pencil right here, but I love Benefit when it comes to their brows. Their stuff is really good and pigmented, and this is what it looks like on the brows. I love this so much because it's very precise, as the name says. It's precisely my brow, so it's precise. And as y'all can tell, it is really small, so you can go ahead and draw your brows exactly where you want it to be. I love this so much. I've been using it all month, and I know I said I wasn't gonna buy it, but you know, I had to go ahead and do it. So quickly wanted to mention this, and somebody did tell me I don't hold the products that long when I'm talking about it because I move my hands a lot. So I'm really sorry. I'm gonna try and remember. So moving on to my next favorite, I do have the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, and I do have the small sample size right here. I am going to go ahead and purchase the full size, but I have been using this for about a week or two, something like that. And I did a whole review on my channel, so if you want to see my thoughts on it, go ahead and watch that video. But this stuff is really good when it comes to adhering your foundation and concealer on your skin. And instead of talking about it, let me show you guys what it looks like, because once you put it on your skin, it kind of reminds me of glue. That's kind of like the texture of it, but once you blend it out, you guys, it feels a little bit different. Like, it feels a little bit cold on the skin, a little bit slimy. But once it sets on your skin, it does feel a little bit sticky, but I love that because I know my foundation is not going to move all day. It's just a really good primer, and I highly recommend it because you do get about 1.52 fluent ounces for $30, which I feel like is so cheap and affordable. So I'm not going to talk too much about this primer right here because I made a whole video on it, but if you haven't tried this out, you guys, honestly, I highly recommend it because it's so different from what's out there, and I just think you really need it in your makeup collection. Alright, so the next one I do have is a Hoola Toasted Bronzer from Benefit, and I do want to mention that Fenty is coming out with their bronzer, but I do have my thoughts on it already because I saw the swatches and I was so excited at first, but I don't want to say anything because I haven't seen it in person. I haven't tried it out, but let me know down below what you guys think about that. But moving on to Benefit, I do have their Hoola Toasted Bronzer, and this bronzer is so good, you guys. It's so silky on the skin. It's so smooth, and the way it blends on my skin, it looks very natural. Like, I have like a very natural tan going on my skin. And the only thing I do want to mention is it's kind of red, a little bit too red if you're not careful, and it's what it looks like on my skin swatch. Hopefully y'all can see that. It has a very deep red tone to it, and for my skin I have to be careful because it will look a little bit muddy, but at the same time with a light hand I think it's perfectly fine. So next two I do have are the Rimmel Stay Matte products, and the first one I do have is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. This powder, I know it's not anything new, they've been had it out for years now, but I do want to mention that it's a very good bronzer on the skin. It doesn't deposit any like color onto the skin or anything like that. It just sets my foundation and my concealer, and it looks really good, and it controls my oils also. So wanted to go ahead and mention this. And the next one, which is my favorite, is the Rimmel Sponge. Y'all, like, this sponge, I was low-key shocked because when I first saw it, honestly, I was just like, it's gonna be hard on the skin. It's not gonna blend out my foundation, concealer, anything like that. But this is a really good sponge. I don't know if they have it in stores. I try to check online, but I haven't seen it in stores. But if they do decide to go ahead and sell it, I do highly recommend this because it is so soft. It is so bouncy. The way it blends my foundation concealer is just bomb, and I highly recommend this. So Rimmel, if you haven't put this in the store, I don't know what you're doing. Alright, so moving on to skincare, I do have about 4 to talk about because I have been loving skincare this month, you guys. I feel like once your skin looks good, your makeup looks good, and that's just how I think. So the first one I do want to talk about is a Saturday Skin eye cream. I think it's called the Wide Awake Brightening Eye Cream, and this is what it looks like, you guys. This stuff has helped my under eyes so much. Back then, I used to have really dark circles, a lot of wrinkles underneath my eyes. And honestly, as time went on, I noticed that my dark circles were almost gone. Because like before, when I used to watch my videos back, I noticed that I had a lot of wrinkles and dark circles peeking through. And I was like, what is going on? I'm only 25, y'all. Like, I'm not old yet. So I went ahead and purchased this because I saw so many good reviews about this on Sephora, and it just lived up to the hype, y'all. It did everything it said it would do. It hydrates my under eyes, gets rid of my dark circles, and kind of helped the wrinkles and whatnot. So I highly recommend this. I think this was like $54 $45. It was pretty pricey, but at the same time you do get about 1.01 fluid ounces, which is a lot of product. So this, y'all, like out of everything I'm talking about right now, I highly recommend this. So this next one I have a love and hate relationship with, because it does work on my skin, it does work, but at the same time the pain, the sensitivity that I have to go through with this, I don't know. But you guys, it's called the Ordinary AHA 30% BHA 2% peel-in solution, and this stuff works on the skin. And like I told you guys before, it does remind me of blood, because this is what it looks like. It has like that blood color to it. But once you put it on your skin, it does have to leave it on for about 10 minutes. But the only thing is, it feels so uncomfortable. Like, I can't even describe the feeling. It's very uncomfortable, but I know I have to sit through those 10 minutes, because once I take it off, y'all, my skin looks so good. Gets rid of all your textures on your skin and also your dark marks on your face. So it works, y'all. It's $10. It's really affordable, but I'm telling y'all right now, don't say I didn't warn you. So moving on to Henriksen, I do have their Sea Rush Brightening Gel Cream, and I love their brand, you guys. I love what they stand for, because when it comes to their products, they actually work on my skin. And I got this as a perk from Sephora. It was about 750 points, and I think it's a good deal because you get a full-size product. But once you open it up, this is what it looks like on the inside, and it kind of reminds me of, like, you know, ice cream, popsicles, I don't know, and it smells really good too. But the thing I love about it is once you put it on your skin glows like no other. So let me go ahead and blend it out for you guys and show you what it looks like on the skin. But once you blend it out, your skin is literally glowing. Now, the only downside for me was I wanted to go ahead and use it as a daytime cream, but I do have oily skin, and I noticed it made me a little bit too oily throughout the day, so I only use it as a night cream because it's very moisturizing on the skin. But if you do have dry skin, I do recommend this for the morning and the nighttime, because it will work on your skin. It's just a very nice like moisturizer, and I just want to go ahead and quickly mention this because the way it makes your skin look, you guys, like literally it is so glowy and dewy. Like I love this so much. All right, so the last skincare product I do have is the LAVANILA Healthy Deodorant Stick, and I've been using this for about 1.5 years, and I know when it comes to my videos, I'm always talking about a new natural deodorant, and at this point it's low-key kind of funny because I have like a new one to talk about. But I've been using this for such a long time, and the only reason why I stopped using it is because it was so pricey. I think it's about $23 to $25, but at the same time it does work for my skin. I want to go ahead and find cheaper alternatives, but when it came to those products, you guys, they didn't work on my skin because I will start smelling after 4.5 hours, and nobody wants to smell. But with this right here, I don't smell at all. It lasts all day on my skin. I probably have to reapply maybe once, and that's it. But if I don't reapply, I don't have like that smell on me. So I wanted to go ahead and mention this. It is pretty pricey, but at the same time, you guys, it does work. So the last one I do want to talk about is the Quay Australia glasses, and I did get the mini blue lights and also the olive green. If you guys don't know, I love olive green so much, and I will wear this on my skin, y'all, but I'm about to go to church, and I will have like those little like sunglasses marks on my face, so I don't want to do that. But these are about $65, and they're pretty pricey, but at the same time, you guys, I feel like the quality is not there. I feel like for $65, it should feel a little bit more sturdy, but these aren't sturdy at all. I feel like I can break them. So I have to be really careful with these, but I think they're really cute. Will I go ahead and purchase more from their website? I'm not sure if I would because I didn't expect it to feel this way, but they're cute on the face. I just don't think they're worth the price. All right, so those are all the products I want to go ahead and talk to you guys about. I know I had a lot to talk about, but I still hope you guys enjoyed this video, and also let me know down below what you've been loving this month because I do want to check them out. All right, so I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, make your way out, and I'll see you guys in my next one. And I'm low-key losing my voice, so gotta go.